Sham Masechta Maises Daf Chov Gimel Omed Beis. Nicht was gibt, was man wahrscheinlich Yitzchak. Let's go back to the Mishnah, Rabbi Say. Mishnah Chov Aleph Omed Aleph. Mishnah Beis, 4 lines to the top. The Heilige Mishnah. Amoisi Pe'alav V'Soda. Somebody hires workers to work in the field. So to pay Moshe, what are we talking about? What kind of work? Lasa is loy ezi malacha b'soda. Kugoin, charisha, kuyotzeba, to plow. Loy lilkat peiris. Loy is driklach. Not for peiris, because peiris is a mitzvah min HaTorah that he eats. He has a right to eat. Schias Poyalim, he has a right to eat. So it's mekach, it's kaveh l'maisa. But if he has different types of work, which the Torah doesn't give him the automatic right to be able to eat from the peiros of the balabayas, is the hashta ain't oichlem min HaTorah. He doesn't have a right to eat. So it's not kaveh l'maisa. That's the yisoid of the Mishnah. He doesn't have a din of mizainis because he didn't give him in the contract, the employment agreement. He didn't make in the employment agreement that he's going to give him peiros. Bizman she'ein lehem olav mizainis. His oichlin upeturim, he could eat and he's spotted. How could he eat if he didn't put it into the contract? Look to play Moshe. Bizman she'ein lehem olav mizainis sheloi posak imoy and litu lehem mizainis. At the Shugamach with the poil that he's going to give him the mezainis is Yamot Oichlem in Apeish Besoda Shleinig Me Malachta. This is a big shaila in the Foshim, in the Choinim, the Rishonim. Why does he say Dafka Shleinig Me Malachta? This is Mazen Balt. You put him in the Eise, spotted from Eise, because it's not Minatoides, it's not Mekach. Avol, look the Mishnah weiter. Im yesh lo mezainis. If he made a deal with the worker, not min HaTorah, min choshev mishpah. He said, you know what, you work for me, I'll give you lunch. I'll pay for the lunch. Yesh lo mezainis. Oichlin achas min HaTorah. So then he eats one at a time, one peri at a time. Min HaTorah for the figs. Avolei min hasal. Nish fin hakob, not from a basket. Different types of baskets, and not from where it's spread out. Why? If you would eat from there, in such an oven, that would be considered kiviyas mekach. So look to Pnei Moshe. B'zman she'ein lo mezayna, it's like poskim b'hem. Oichlin ha'peir she'b'soda sh'lenig malachim b'turim ha'ayse. Abu yesh lo mezayna she'poskim le'em li'it mezaynas. But if you made a deal with him, as a chaim, you're working for me, and the lunch is on the balabayas, oz im yoichlu. And then if he's going to eat, what's the problem? What's the problem in telling the worker, you know what, lunch is on me? Why is that keveya? What's the problem? Look to Pnei Moshe, v'ozim yoichlu, have a kepereya choyvim min ha-tevel v'yosef. Like to Zevi using the tevel, but this is tevel, it wasn't gemaisid yet, and pereya choyvim min ha-tevel is osef. Pnei Moshe is usually very, expensive. He explains to us what he means. That's the mind of him. The do is v'aftanan avot perei choyvim min ha-tevel is also. What's the issue of perei choyvim min ha-tevel? What's the problem? What's the problem?
That's for the coin.
Huh?
That's for the coin.
Okay.
Being nana.
Huh?
Being nana.
Being nana? Tevel? Tevel is also bano?
Rizar.
Was?
Rizar.
Is it? Also bachil is also bano? Is it? Das ist nicht. Tevel ist also bano. Also you feel it's azaz also. It's also bano. So ich stelle das durch, aber ich sage, it's mitten drinnen, because it's a Moediki Yisoid, and Yisoid is in Chashemish, es rief sich an in the Babli, Mishtashi. Mishtashi, das heißt Mishtashi. let's make it. Let's try to make it easy first. Look at the Rambam in Perek Vov. Ein peroi choyve min hateva b'nei shehu kemoichroi. Not permitted to be perei choyves from tevel b'nei shehu kemoichroi. In other words, it uses tevel. The classical case is kim the goy, and the goy takes away the pays. He is coming collecting taxes, and he wants so much and so much taxes. And the guy at the nachap, the goy gate, the nachap tevel. Okay. So now he checks it off that Yankel batzul the tax. Shine lady. In the tax, likt the table. So this Tominish is called Mishtashi. This is Mishtashi. About then Amid was Rashi touched it. So but the Ragnar Ein Perei Chayvim Min HaTevel Zuk the Rambam B'nei Shuhu K'moichroi. It's as if you're selling the tevel, and it's not permitted. That's the Pnei Moshe's word. B'nei Shuhu K'moichroi Ein Perei Chayvim Min HaTevel. Can't sell the tevel to pay off your chayvus. In other words, you give the tevel to somebody and you owe him money, you give him the tevel, not the tevel. That's Tomirish. But what's nish? Why not? Okay, that's the big question. Zog the Baz. You saw is our Mishnah, right? This Mishnah. Yushalmi.
You told him it's devil, or you didn't tell him?
Didn't tell him. Didn't have to tell him. Up him look. Halacha Yud. Misha lokhe beis hamelech es peiroisa v'heim tvolim. Comes again hamelech, the goy, the melech, the government, and he takes away from him peiros, which are not gemaisid, tvolim. Im machmas choyv shu chayv lehem, he's chayv to them taxes. So they took the taxes. The tax come amuchas and them to make the peiros, and it's tevel. He's chayiv to pay them. So he has to pay the maises someplace else. But if they took a beoines with the gewalt, the ain't a chayiv la'asalem. That was nicht. She'osa looked at the baz. She'osa the prei chayvim in that table can't be prei chayvus. Also zelbazach. So to the cookers, Mish Loka Beis HaMelech, the Sefta, the Meiser Sheni, Pegim Bashain. Batam Shelo Yeh Perei Chayvim Min HaTevel, Min HaMeiser, U'Boines Ein Tzorech, Ma Shalom Sagadat Remina, Yaseh Shelo Yoytzi Mitachas Yadcha, Dover B'Yidut Mesuken, Bashain. Oh, but the Yisaid is Zuktanish. What's the word? What's the word? Perei Gvav Alocha Yud. Rav Yud, Rav Chaim, Derech Hamuna. Misha Lokhe Beis HaMelech, and Tavo Machmas Shu Chayiv Lehem, Tzorch Lo Yitzeh Lehem Pez Mokamacha, Zut Chaim, Sadik Gimel, Afilu Misum Shetil Olav, Yim Taxes, Tzorch Lo Yitzeh Lehem Maises, Da Have Kamoiche, Uperei Chayvim Mitevel. Nachamo. V'im Yochel Asa Lehem Lifnei Shilakho V'yitzeh Lehem Pez Mesukonim, Arei Toiv, if you could take off the Maises before they chap it, before they take them, Lav Tzorch Lo Yitzeh Lehem Afilu Zokim Pez. So Teva, Afilu Zlumi Mena, Shem.
So you can take it off that?
Yeah. But you have to take it off. You can't say, you know what, they took it. And the Master did the story with the kid. His father gave him two quarters, one to put in the pushka and one to buy candy. So he's walking to the store and he lost 1 quarter. I was like, that was your quarter. That's the Master. That's your quarter. So,
it means the amount
what was?
truma in it. Meaning, if let's say you have $100 of payers and you only pay back a chayyud that's $80 and you give $100, that's probably not a problem because you're not using $20 of truma.
Correct. But if you're using the table, that's the problem. What's the problem? Look the Bir Alochen and Chaim. Tzorch lo hitzi aleim meises yesh la'ayim im chiyuvim and atoyim and rabbanon. Oh, now Chaim starts to break it down. Interesting that in here in the Derech Hamuna, look, they're not Moicha Peres. What's the Moicha Peres? I mean, what's going on over here? Should we kick the promotion? Should we kick the Rambam? What's the what? Yesh la'ayin looked in the Derech Bir Aloche. Is this min HaTorah midrabanan? V'nei Aran b'chulin kosav shedai mitzvot olav mashma l'shoinoi mashma shedai choyv olav. It doesn't go away. The choyv in the Trumas Isis didn't go away. About the goy to sing them and didn't go away. The choyv mashma l'loshin zeh shu midaraisa. It says tazoi. Amoy the gisoy the boy say you have Paris, Tevel, and Tevel daf mafzayin the Trumas Isis. They got lost. You're not supposed to be a choyv. Again, the Trumas Isis. The goy to sing them. Okay, we're talking that he's mechuyev to give it to the guy. The machusa was taxed, whatever it is. But Masha from the Ran, a chiddush that you have to pay the maises. The guy to sing them. Omnu ladas harash. The vada leitochen loy mekain sherei aminu beba metzia peches. B'chalta v'loy moiche. V'arash v'pei mepei galev lo'isfilei kerabenu dafke b'mamarach v'shoyim. Okay, along Kedake Bekoidish, along Shmuz though. But Al Kaponim, he wants to make a machlokes to train about it. Miu im lakhu koidin Gemar Malacha. What happens if this story happened before Gemar Malacha? After gav the course of Moron, that's made to the Chazanish. The gam bezeh chayav la'isa. Was liegt in the table liegt Trumas Isis, the Zikaf and Mises of Shenzhen and Gomorrah Yishalmi, slicht in the Trumas Isis. So Mele is a chiyuv, even when it's tevel. Loydling Mermanachtoi is auch the chiyuvim from Mises. Miu bezev vade ein elam adrabon. No, it's a zich adrabon. Min atoyre muta afil loch l'koyin gemar malocha u'poshet. Gemar malocha yilarid. But if it's not gemar malocha, then he wants to say it's a machlokes v'shoyim. If it's midrash or not. U'poshet. ונאבקי מינו בכל זה, אם צורך לעשה מפייס חיוב, בדרייסה, מפייס שאין חיוב בדרייסה, שואל. ואיסי בביר הגרו, בירושלמי דמאי, משמע גם כן דפרי החויבה חייב מן התוירה. Some is פרי החויבה with table, is a מחויב מן התוירה to be משם the table. I'm be הלוך הקדמס, דאס התויספס, נראה אפילו דאס הרשב"א, דמות לך לקוטן, איסי דרבון, לצורך עצמי, שואל. Come on, get the Rabban also. All right. But what's the side? So the side is a by side. So Gemara and Chul and Kuf Lamed Aleph. Kuf Lamed Aleph. Areisha Onsu Toshema Areisha Onsu Beis Hamelach Geroinoi Im B'Choivoi. They came and they collected the taxes B'Choivoi. Chayiv La'asa. He's B'Choiv now to give the mice from someplace else. If you're a moicha, you have to pay back. You have to pay back to the Shevet HaKuna. Like the Gemara, Favo Shani Hosam to Mishtar Shalei. Who's the word? The word is Mishtar. What says Mishtar Shalei? So Tashi Hosam La Batzol B'Dei Yonam Tanamba El Chiyuv B'Hama Kishar Chiyuv B'Maisis Chiyuv Vade Ikolel to Mishtar Shalei. Kloima, what says the word Mishtar Shalei? Rashi Chigviz, Inzmin Shvashayim, what Mishtar Shalei means. So Rashi, Kloima, the Tata Zivigul Talmud, I got that Rebbe, it's Yosef Vilna. Lived like in Teich, in Eastern Europe, so we have to see Shtetl. But the Malama that they got from Vilna, from recent Yosef Vilna. And he had a Derech HaLimud, that's what he got, that's the Lamdish Derech HaLimud. So he said, whenever Rashi look Kloima, you have to do a kasha, Alle Toises, alle Toises kasha, look in Rashi, that's the tref. Kloima, Mistaker Ubo, Mishtar means you Mistaker, Shehabit Tzorach Lefroy Mois. The says was, Puship Pshat is, that this is Momen HaShevet, Ali Fashtayich, and also by now, it's a Momen HaShevet. So liegt doch da in der Reihe, Azika von Meister Tuna Gedoyle, Meister Rishon, Meister Sheni, and those belongs to the Momen HaShevet. And you're taking it away from them by giving it to the Melech. Lost the Melech take it away and paying off your chayiv. Das heißt, genimmen Geld was blank nicht dir. Mistaker, you mistaker with this table. And mistaker is not a table. Das Tomer, was nicht deine. Taisus, Shani Hosnik Mishtashale, the Mokum Zay, Nirchle, Melech, Sham moment. In other words, the Melech says you owe $100. Hey, guy, then a Chapsi the table. Look, all right, I up with the $100. Is a Mavir from the table, or the Ganem in the table, it's for Koif for the Melech for $100. Im Toima, Matnas Kune, Kishochlim. Matnas Kune, Kishochlim, Mishtashale, Mokum Zay, Ochel Doveracha, for my potter. Eine was kommt denn erst, Matnas Kune. Gut, der Ton ist erst ein Matnas Kune. Das lang zum Koin. But let it be an issue of Mishnah. And that's all getting together. Why we say, Oich Matnas Kune, spotted. They fake places. Yeshleimed Loidomi Leonse Beis Hamel, Geroinoi, the Tachtayim Loilokach Mishaloi. Ava Beochloi, Efshaloi Mishnashaloi, Shaoya, Nisan. Oh. So the cheshbon is like this. In other words, I asked Matnas Kuna. So what's the shaila? The first dienst, I bought the gedav again, kaufen essen, cost the essen $100, and I stood to kaufen $100. So I guess the Matnas Kuna. So verdient for $100. But then I just can't have for what? Because I guess the fasten. This is verdient. Who said I'm going to buy $100 of food? Today I'm going to fast. So, but the etzem yisoid is I'm tonish my via sein. From the table, from the mice, I'll be mavir. He mavir from that. Staka bezer is the pashas and the pshat is. I do us the mavir gewem from Yenem's geld, and davon again the geld. So it's not dafke din in table; it's a din in all the geld. I did us madin from Yenem's geld. That's the more getting the geld because you're mavir from his money. Let's say you would have somebody else's money by you, and it's come to melech and he chaps the taxes, chaps. Nicht dein Geld, Chaps Ruben's Geld.
So why buy this?
So it'll be the same thing. You have to pay him. What?
So why buy this?
Oh, Im Locha B'Oinus, Eine Chayav Lasa Aleya, because Oinus the Pshat is Nish Mechuyev. If you did Min Adin, you owe the taxes. Adina Machus Adina. It's the shuldig taxes. That's paying the taxes. So Mela, that's not considered Oinus. Oinus the Pshat is Shlemin Adin, but
The guy stole it.
yeah, that's not Mechuyev.
You stole it. He stole it from you. It's like he stole it from you.
Oh. I'm again the Mishnah Bite. Okay. That's, but the right side, go lick Mishtash, lick this into the Mishnah. Circus Apoel, lastly, Circus Apoel, Moitzi Apoel, and the Sod of his man, Shane, in them on the Zayn, is Eichel and Peturim. Yesh Lem Zayn is Eichel, Achas, Achas, Me'atain, if I was, Moshe, not everybody learns like this. But the Bnei Moshe says, also, Limkot HaTevel, if I was, but that's Mishnah. That's where it comes from. This is the Uriah. The Mishnah it comes for the Inza the Mishnah. That's the word. Stake. Mishnah the Rashi is stake. Doesn't use it here, but the Gemara Chum uses that word. That word means mistake. Adu is fadin. For Yenem's geld, it's not after Trumas Emaisa. Adu is fadin. For Yenem's geld. You have to pay him back. That's what mistake means. What is that? I'm not sure what's up with them. It's not a no, it's geld. It's geld. No, you party yourself from the taxes. The taxes was $100. Come to Melech, and then to the mices, the devil. So now you fadin $100. Normally you have to pay the mice. Mice is going $100 of gave for the coin. Now you fadin it. So nothing more give. This is the pshat from the Bnei Moshe. Was? Moment Hashevet. Moment Hashevet. Mishnah Shalei is loved after that it's Trumas Emaisa. Mishnah Shalei is anything. See you tomorrow. There's goyins and excites over here. I just want to get through the Mishnah.
We learned it. The Rebbe came in the morning. He said, "Made $50 on the way to yeshiva today."
What?
So I passed the sign. It said, "Do not litter." $50 fine. I went past and I didn't throw any garbage in, so I made $50. No, yes or no?
Yeah. Okay. Avi yesh lehem bezoyne shepasik imam zakte bnei Moshe right in the Mishnah. Chafal shepasik imam bezoyne. Azim yoch lav kveich imam. That was Achas minatenu ki yoytze ben the inze kapriyas choyev v'kriyas achila. If he eats one at a time, that's not a priyas choyev. That's a mitzvah avos nish. Avalei min asal, avalei min akup, avalei min amukse. You can't eat min asal and min amukse, meaning from where it's dried out fruits. We dry azeh kri shel teinim. The chol ki hagavle kiviyas achila, and it's a kiviyas achila. It's kivei lemaisa. So there's two things here in the Mishnah. One is the priyas choyev. As table, as moment hashevet, and one is as well as pushes is your kivei lemaisa. May have given trubas and maises. So look at that folder. Moisi pal of the sod in the middle of the narrow lines on the right side. The matchain of the zone is eichel and putur and heinish yitzin the melocha acheres. We look at peiris. The asher ain't eichel min atoris. It's not atoris dik chiyuv. The fikr main of the mezonis. If you didn't make a deal with him to give him the mezonis, eichel and putur and nasan them matana. The matana ain't a kemecha. This I didn't mention glad. Nish keveya. Why not? Matana nish kemecha, and only mecha is keveya nish matana. Im yeshel mezonis shekotz lehem oich nachas achas. The loy have a keva. Achas, one at a time, is not considered a keva. Loy min amukse kri shel teinim. That's keveya. You take it from there, you keveya. Sure. Look the rest of it. Oichlin upetur on the left side. A filish time, the ikar goyden, ki even the like it's. You want mekatzed, you didn't set him aside. It's potter. Im yeshla mezoines, the kotze, so you made a deal with him. It's getting mezoines. Damals is also because the kemeka kadis beik apoyalim. Hilke besod oich nachas achad like a goyden. Ain't meyil. The shayla is called keva, not keva. If you made a deal with him to give him the payers, damals nish. Didn't make a deal to give him the payers, damals make it, but not in a way that he's keveya. What's called keveya? Meaning two at a time. Or loy min asal. Take it from a basket, you could sitiv, and begupa, different types of baskets. That's a sitiv, and that's keveya. Min amukse. What's the problem eating from a mukse? What's a mukse? Mukse is a place where you put it out to dry it out. So why can't you eat from there? Mokum sheshoytkum shematayim besoda liktzois, because it's not better. Maybe you made them ala mukse. And Gemara parad or nigma melachtoi. Oh, one fact I kasha balzen the Gemara. But if it's not nigma melachtoi, my man, you goyden. It's not yet ready for trumas ma'aser. Why can't he eat it? Adrabah, muktzah mechiyah lo yinig malachzei. Yinig more than for in the kasha. Sorry. Tzorachim, the Mishnah Neshayim. Right, of them Mishnah. Maika Mashma. What's the ganze Chiddush from the Mishnah? Vatanina lo bepikin d'liyad the Mecca chiveya b'tzirev shtayim b'achas loy. It's not off in the Mishnah, but you can learn the Mishnah. What's the Chiddush from the Mishnah? Kam beloy nigma malachtoi, nigma malachtoi. Gam mashachil gloy med minatein oichlun gloy minasal tam boy. What's an afkemin shenasal nishkan sal? Nini zogt azay. The hochi osli frushe. Hod the min oichl achas achas loy shtayim. Loy teimed b'achilosay Italian milsa. Don't think that it's totally in his achila. Shafilu yesh biyodo shtayim o yosef v'noisnim v'pid b'achas achas. Mutter v'shtayim yachad ose. No. It's not telling how he eats it. He eats it one at a time, eats it two at a time. El ikah b'tishosem toli. Shlo yeh minuchu lefonav. Maybe yodo ishtayim yachad. It's not telling how he eats it. It's telling how it's prepared in front of him. What? What's Meister? That what? It's a different word. It's achila. For achila gas. Here we're talking about the kviz. What's considered a kviz? What's not considered a kviz? So you do it shtayim yachad. There's also that's not telling you how you eat it. It's telling you how it's prepared. But the chosen told you shelo yiminochel lefonav. Biyoda shtayim yachad. Shimoy biyoda shtayim have a keva. It's prepared before you eat it. How it's prepared. The mekach. I feel oichel mitoch yoda yachas. The Damas is also. So this is Kanina Lee that we said yesterday that Oichel B'Bayis Chaveiroi. He goes into the Bayis Chaveiroi. Afilu B'Shich it is Keveya. Favos. Yet I'm afraid to kash nothing left shad because there's no das in your own house. Your das is Keveya. Adu has Mr. Keveya. Guys that I'm Bayanim Mishtib is Zain das is Keveya. So Mel Afilu has not B'Shich the Bayis Keveya. That's what he does. Okay, there's a little. We're finding the Mishnah of it. Huh? That's good. True.